Cincy fan, when are you going to show off your tattoos? There they are, and I got, like, my chest, I mean, I don't know, what do you... And, okay, I think we're live. All right, hey, everybody. How's it going? A couple minutes early for the live stream today. I am alone. There's nobody to join me. Joe was busy with the family. Rick is still getting his moving situation situated, and Chris was going to possibly come over, but due to when he gets out of work and the weather, it's pretty rainy here. Traffic was crazy, and he wasn't going to make it in time. So by myself. Oh well, it is what it is. I did bring some water today, so I can actually. I won't die. Anyway, okay, here we go. Hey, Dave. Good. People are talking. All right, let me pull you guys up here on the big screen though, because it's hard to read you guys on the little screen. Anyway, so how have you guys been? What have you guys been up to? Oh, hi from Gary, Joe, and I. Hello, Marie and Gary. How's it going, Gary? as long as Gary's in my live stream, I think nobody could be here as long as Gary's here. Hi, CS. All alone today. Yes, I'm all alone today. Whoa, hey, what the heck? Oh, they changed. It looks like YouTube has changed the chat, so I don't need to wait. I'm so confused. I'm gonna do it the other way. Pop out chat. That's weird. Anyway, all right, guys. So how are you guys? What's everybody been up to? Marie says, awesome video today. Thank you. Gary is good. Ate dinner. I haven't eaten dinner yet. I'm starving. Already we're talking about food. Dave, have you seen The Dirt? No. I don't believe so. Start singing all by myself. Yeah. Movie Duff, hello. Waiting for perfect blue to come in, says Vlad. Okay. What set you to... Wait. I have no idea what you just said, Jason. What set you to get on DVD and Blu-ray? I don't know. I don't know what you mean by that. Yo, Marty, what's up? Marty's just yo. Vinny, no, I did not check out the new Dora Explorer movie, and I won't. I'm not into Dora. Sorry. Gregory says The Dirt is that Motley Crue biopic. Oh, no, I haven't seen that, but I'm intrigued. I'd like to see a Motley Crue biopic. That sounds awesome. I'll have to look into that. Do I like The Force Awakens, Mark? Yeah, I liked all the Star Wars movies. They're all great. Let's see. How many figures did... Oh, man, Marty. How many figures did Greg get in that box? We counted. It was just a little bit over 20, so... I mean, roughly you could say he paid $1 a piece, but he actually paid technically less than $1 a piece per figure. I still can't believe that, man. That was that was amazing. I never in a million years would have thought to have asked $20 for all that, because he was giving out prices like $4 per character. I ended up getting those bendable ones for like $2, but they were bendable characters, not actual articulated action figures. So when he was giving out prices like $4 a piece, I assume there's no way he'd ever do something like 20 for the bin. Greg just went for it, man, and sure enough, the guy's like, "Yeah, sure, $20 for the whole thing." That was insane. Yeah, so he did really well. I was a little jealous of that one. Jamel wants to know, how was the event this past weekend? You mean Itzicon? Itzicon was fun. It was a convention held in a mall, and I never been there. I never even been to that mall. I didn't know if it was like an abandoned mall that they had rented out, or if it was an active mall. Turned out it was an active mall. Sales were fine. It was kind of cool because not only did you have people there for the convention hanging out, but you had mall traffic as well coming in. So that was convenient. But I ended up not going out Sunday back to the convention, only because it's kind of a far drive. I mean, not super far, like maybe a little over an hour or so. And then on top of that, I would have had to set everything up again, because I wasn't gonna leave all my merchandise, like even covered up, just there in a mall that was opened. Had it been an abandoned mall and okay, convention's over, we're shutting everything down, we're locking the doors, like they do at a regular convention where they shut down the hall and everybody leaves, and overnight your stuff just sits in an empty locked up hall. That's one thing, but I wasn't gonna leave all my merchandise just even covered up sitting in an active mall that probably didn't close for another like 4 or 5 hours. So I figured since I had to pack everything up and it's so far away, I'm just gonna make this a 1-day event, which paid off in the end because yesterday was awesome. I mean, it got a really good video out of yesterday, going to that new, new to me, flea market that I had never been to before. That was a lot of fun. Mark says, do I think physical media is dying? Yeah, sure. I mean, of course, physical media is dying. It's gonna die. Physical media will not be around forever. It's dying, unfortunately. It'll go away eventually, but I think it'll still maybe stick around to some extent somehow. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how soon. I think for us, we look at physical media and we don't get why it would ever die, because I mean I don't. I'm like, why would anybody not want to have physical media? But I talk to younger kids, and when it comes to movies and video games and all that stuff, they're just 110% on board with streaming, which boggles my mind. I honestly thought asking a younger crowd, they'd be like, well, we do streaming because, it's our only choice for this, or it's our only choice for that, or maybe it's just, it's easier, or it's cheaper, whatever. But they're just like, no, that's just how just what we do. And I'm like, it blows my mind that like, that's how kids think these days. But I'm an old man. Kids, they don't care. They're fine streaming, which makes no sense to me, because why would you want something you don't own, and why would you want something that someday could possibly go away? Just look at Simpsons season 3, the Happy Birthday Lisa, whatever episode where that has the Michael Jackson voicing it. They've pulled that from like everything. You can't buy the box anymore. You can't get it on streaming or anything like that anymore. It's gone. If I didn't have my DVD set, that would have just been just have gone away. I mean, if it was the point where let's say season 3 of The Simpsons, the only way you could own it ever, it was never released to DVD. The only way you could ever own it was through streaming. They would have pulled that episode. It would just been gone. Sorry, and they have the right to do that, which is crazy. They have the right to, you buy something, and you're not really buying it. You're long-term renting it, and they have the right at any time to pull that movie or the TV show or episodes or whatever. They have the right to just get rid of them, or censor them, or edit them, at any time they want. If they lose the license for whatever you're streaming through, maybe they lose a license for something, they can pull it. It just, you don't own anything. You're renting it. So when you buy something through streaming, you're not buying. You're basically renting. You're long-term renting. So it doesn't make any sense to me. Anyway, more questions. My rant for the day. All right. Do you think Sean is going to grow up to be a media collector like you, says Marty? Yeah, maybe. He already has, a little collection going, and I want to start taking him out more. I was talking to the wife about that and saying that, it'd be kind of cool to maybe take him out, like, when he goes back to like, or when he's in school, he's in preschool now. When he goes to kindergarten, my wife's work hours are going to change, and my hours are going to have to change around, and his hours are going to change. And I was thinking, it'd be kind of cool maybe during the week to take him out sometimes and do some hunting with him. So, yeah, I'll buy him movies. We go out, we go hunting, and he sees some movie he wants to add to his collection. I'm going to pick it up for him. So he's gonna get a collection going himself. So I think he'll be into physical media. The wrestling plushie wants to know, how old am I? I am 36, right? 1982. That's 36 years old. I've stopped counting at this point. Yeah, 36 if I'm not mistaken. Let's see. What else are people saying here? I know I was ranting, sorry. Yeah, that's why season 3 is going up in value. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, I don't think Rick's here, but I think Rick sold like a copy of that for like $130 or so, like $100 and something. It was over $100. He sold a copy of season 3 on eBay. I was like, what? I need to find copies of season 3 for my store. Do you know where I can? I guess Brian, you're asking where you can get Roadhouse 2 on DVD. Amazon? I don't know. Wow, Brian says Netflix is something similar with the Rocket Candy episode of King of the Hill. What, they censored it? See? There you go, guys. It's not good. Sav says, hi, Dave. I'm hanging out with my friend Sav, eating a Big Mac, watching you. Nice. I'm not going to get a Big Mac after this. Oh, hey, Jess is here. Hello, Jessica from Albuquerque, New Mexico. I'm not going to get a Big Mac after this, but I'm totally going to the local bar, which I know sounds funny. I'm not going to drink. I don't drink. I've never drank in my entire life, actually. But I'm going there to get a hamburger. They have really good food at that bar. So I always call them up. And it's funny, they know me at this point. I'm on their, like, I come up in there on their phone now as my name. And they're like, hey, Dave, what's up? Burger, right? And like, yeah, burger, please. And they just, I just go and like 5 minutes later and pick up my hamburger. So Jessica, man, you had a good day of hunting. Jess sent me some pictures today of some stuff she picked up. I mean, I didn't see like what was in the bags, but it looked like there were like 3 or 4 bags of stuff. That's awesome, man. I gotta get out to. Man, I'm trying, Jess. I don't know. I was talking to Greg about it this weekend. I'm trying to find somebody who is gonna want to come out with me to New Mexico for your wedding. I want to get out there. I really, really do. I kind of don't want to go by myself. So I'm trying to find somebody to come with me. But I'm down. Like, it's like on my end, I'm like, done. I'm coming. But I just got to find somebody who wants to come with me. I hope I can, because man, do I want to get out there. Whether I'll drive or fly, I don't know. It's a long drive. It's like a 1.5-day drive, but I don't know. We'll see. I really want to get out there though. Let's see. Okay, let's go. Let's just go back down to the new stuff. Anybody say anything? All right. Sorry, if I'm skipping over some stuff you're saying, just re-ask your questions. You come up on the phone as Tattoo Guy Joey. That was where was that? The Open Door Ministry thrift shop. I bought a little this little tchotchke for the store, and I accidentally left it behind. I left it like laying on the counter. And I got home and realized that, and I was like, oh man, I wonder if that's still there. And I didn't even go back the next day for it. I kind of just figured it was $1. I don't care, whatever. I'm at $1. It's not like anything was that valuable or cool. And then like a month later, I went back and they had it on hold for me with a note around it saying the Tattoo Guy. It's like, that's awesome. So that was cool. Julianne says another bad thing with streaming is song changes on shows, like physical copy has one song, then it gets to streaming and it's a completely different song. Yeah, they do that. Hey, CS, do you have the complete series of Drawn Together? Can you show it? I have it. Oh, I see it. Hold on, yeah. This is what you want me to show? Seasons 1, 2, and 3, and the movie? Yeah, I have. I've got all Drawn Together. It's a pretty decent show. I actually like this one. That was a good show on Comedy Central. Take your Mickey Mouse plush to New Mexico. He can be your wingman. Yeah. No. Yeah, Jess, I heard the Spice Girl news. Everybody's been setting that. Fancy Lance, Rancid or H2O? Rancid. Well, maybe classic Rancid. Newer Rancid's not as good. I don't know. I still like them, though. But I would pick Rancid. If somebody said, like, do you want to go see a Rancid show or an H2O show? I'd pick Rancid. I like H2O, though. Great band. Joe says, hey, CS, I'm Greg's brother. Oh, hi, Joe. Hello. All right. Let's see. Wrestling Plushie says, do you know who Cinema Sickness is? Yes. Pretty sure I know that guy. I think I met him once or twice. Movie Duff says he's going to send you another package soon, CS. Thank you very much. Thank you in advance. That's awesome. Marty says it's sad that we are more likely to get the rest of Ed, Ed and Eddie, and Foster's on streaming than DVD. Yeah, it is a shame we didn't get all of Ed, and Eddie, and all the Fosters. I'm still happy I found my season 2 of Foster. Well, I didn't find it. I think it was Rick who found that, right? I believe I was out with Rick, and he was like, "Hey, what's this?" And I was like, "Oh!" Like I couldn't believe he had a brand new factory sealed copy of Foster's Imaginary Friends, season 2 in his hand, and I was like, please have no interest in that, because Oh man, that would not have been fun. I would have been pretty bummed about that one. That's been something I've been looking for a long time. So that was cool. I'm glad I have that. But yeah, the rest of the seasons would be great, but we'll never get them on DVD. I don't think anyway. I mean, maybe if they release a full box set or something, I could see that. I could see maybe them releasing like a full series, but we'll never get. I don't think we'll get individual seasons anymore. Jess, do I remember a 90s show called Bonkers? Yes, I do. It was Disney. I got some on VHS. Good show. Sav, don't you put too much tape on the packaging. That's my thing. Yeah. Sav makes it... Well, Sav, it's not that you put too much tape on it. I can deal with a lot of tape because you can just cut through that. The problem is you pack it, like, with tape. Like, you put, like, paper around it, and then you just tape the crap out of it. And because of that, like, I can't cut into it because I don't want to cut into the actual, like, movie. So that's what's difficult. If it was just in a box, you just slice the box open, you're good to go. But it's just, like, I'm trying to, like, how do I cut this without destroying what's inside it? Let's see, Robert says, hey CS, went to Big Lots yesterday and picked up this cool Blumhouse 8 horror movie set with Get Out in it and all the Purge movies and The Visit. Wow, that's cool. How much did you pay for that? That's awesome. All right. Wait, Vinny, hey CS, I think you should get DC Superhero Legends of Atlantis DVD. That way you'll get the entire series. Maybe next Black Friday you can. If I find it cheap, I'll pick it up. Hey, Chris is here. Well, not here. He should be here. He was gonna be here, and then he bailed. Second time Chris has bailed on me in a week. Punk Nerd, going hunting tomorrow. I'm going to Salvation Army, a local bookstore with movies, Target, Walmart, possibly Hot Topic, and GameStop for Pops. Nice. I sent you an email about a trade. You did? Oh, when did you send that? I hope I didn't miss it. If I didn't respond to you, Punk Nerd, email me again. I could have accidentally missed your email, unless you just emailed me, because I don't remember seeing an email. Sometimes I do the best. I get so much spam email. Sometimes I accidentally delete email that's not spam. It happens. My bad. Put like movie trade or something like something that's gonna really catch my eye. That way I won't accidentally delete you. All right. Where did you get the entire series of Drawn Together on DVD? I got season 1 from Amazon. I don't know. I've had these in my collection for a long time. Don't know. Couldn't tell you. This one has a little sticker on the back, so I probably got this one from a pawn shop. I would assume. The rest of them, who knows? Couldn't tell you where I got these from. That was a long time ago. Punk Nerd says recently he sent it to you. Okay, Punk Nerd, can you resend me the email? Because I think I missed it. I don't believe I saw your email. Sorry about that. Yeah, definitely send it to me again. I will do that. Chris said he went to Walmart looking for a 4K player, but think just going to go with Xbox One S. All right, go for it. Can't live without my 3D though. I got my 3D 4K player. Wrestling plushie. Do I know what my first movie in my collection was? I didn't have a first movie. When I picked up movies for the first time ever, I went out and bought like a stack of them. As I've told in the story before, I used to collect Pez dispensers, and I stopped collecting them. I had a lot of them were worth some money. So I sold them all off, got a bunch of money for them, and went out and bought some movies, not expecting to start collecting, but just to pick some up. So I had like a stack of like movies. So it wasn't just one. I know there were things like pretty much any Tim Burton movie that was out at the time. I think any Quentin Tarantino movie that was out at the time. I think I grabbed like Willy Wonka. I think I grabbed Wizard of Oz, stuff like that. Kind of some like classics. But it wasn't just one movie. Sav, can you tell my friend Sam to not fall asleep on the sofa? Sam, don't fall asleep on Sav's sofa. But if he does fall asleep, I want you to draw I heart cinema sickness on his cheek and then send me a picture. Martinez, definitely have to own a 3D player. Yeah, well of course Joe has to have one. Chris says big CS fan. Thank you, Chris. Did Jess ever write back and say what she found while hunting today? I didn't. If she did, I missed it. Hector says, I dig the facial hair you got going on. Thank you. Just, I don't know. I've been wanting to grow the beard out again for a while now, but I just keep getting lazy. Because it gets to that point where like it's growing out and it starts to get a little itchy before it gets to like a good length, and I'm always like, oh, it's itchy. Nah, I'm just shave it off. You gotta like stick with those like 1 or 2 days of like an itchy face, and I finally did, and it's back. So. Yeah, in fact, I had to trim it the other day, so it was getting too long. So it's already to the point now where I'm starting to cut it. So thank you. I'll keep it for a while probably. I like it. It makes me look not as like a 5-year-old. Joey says you made the right choice by ditching Pez. They are now making Pop Pez. Yeah, I know. But here's the thing, Joey. Had I continued to collect Pez, I'm gonna tell you right now. I would guarantee it. I will say without a shadow of a doubt, I would have most likely the largest Pez collection in the world. That's what I'm gonna go out right now and say it. I would have that because my collection was already a very large collection back in high school and high school, like the very beginning of college when I collected. I had a huge collection with a lot of really good pieces in it. For a high school kid, my collection was pretty amazing. All these years later, I mean, how many years later would this be now? It'd be like 20 years later. Look at how I collect. I mean, the way I collect stuff, if you put that onto what the Pez I already had, I mean, my collection would be insane. I'd have a museum. I would be featured on, I mean, I guarantee you I'd have like Food Network coming out to my house to look at my collection. It would be the most amazing Pez collection in the world. I'm telling you that right now. I would have had that. But I stopped, so. All right. Dave Grizzly Adam had a beard, says Jess. Yeah, I guess he did. Hector says, I have quite an enthusiastic personality. Thank you. I guess that's good. Marty, do you still own any of the movies you owned in that first stack of movies? Probably. I honestly, I don't know. I might. I could have. I don't know. I honestly don't know. That's a good question, though. You can get tax-free status if you start a museum. Really? I didn't know that, Brian. Oh, I should have kept those Pez. Did I use my Pez collection to pick up chicks? No, I did not. Though my wife tells me that had I still collected Pez, we probably wouldn't have ever gotten together. she was okay with me having a movie collection. She thought that was kind of cool. Whether she still does or not, I don't know. But yeah, she was like, no, if you collected Pez, that'd have been weird. I don't think we would have been together. Joey says Pez creep me out. They're like severed heads on sticks. I mean, you're not wrong. Why are water bottles so small in the U.S.? They're not. This is just a small water bottle. I buy the small ones because I drink all these. If I get a big water bottle, I end up throwing those out all the time with like half full. So I get these small ones, and I pretty much always finish these. So that's why I don't throw out water. Vinny says, "Are you getting? Hey CS, you getting Justice League versus the Fatal 5 Blu-ray combo pack?" I mean, maybe. I don't have plans to I'm not like I don't plans to get it, but if I find it for a good price, yes, I want it. Sav says he has to go. See you, Sav. Remember, if Sam falls asleep, better write on his face and send me some pictures. Hector says, does CS Jr. have a favorite song at the moment? I don't know about a favorite song, but he does keep asking me to play the Politics in the car, because he was really big into Baby Metal, which is like a Japanese like all-girl metal band. Well, the singers are all girls anyway. He really liked them, and then I played from the band The Politics, which is a Japanese like new wave punk band, and they all sing in Japanese. They basically kind of almost sound like Baby Metal, but just like new wave punk instead of metal, and they do have a male singer as well. But it was similar enough that he was like, this is kind of like Baby Metal. So he now when we get in the car, instead of him asking for Baby Metal all the time, he asks for the Politics. Although he doesn't know their name, he can't pronounce Politics, so he keeps saying, can I play that band that's like Baby Metal? That's what he keeps asking for. Hector says Child's Play or Saw. I don't know. Those are two very different movies. I don't know if I could really pick one over the other. Does Junior know about that song Baby Shark? Says Joey. Yeah, unfortunately he does. Yeah. Yeah. my in-laws let him watch Ryan's toy reviews. If it was up to me, I'd be like, no. But yeah, so he knows that song. Oh well. Have you seen the documentary I Like Killing Flies? Says Tweeter. Nope. Greg, will you get the new Disney streaming service? We talked about that in last week's video. I have no plans to. I don't want to. I don't really believe in this whole like paying for, you know, a Warner Brother live stream and a Disney live stream and a Paramount live stream and a this live stream and that live stream and have like 50 or not live streams, streaming. I'm thinking live streams, streaming services. I don't believe in paying for like 90 streaming services to have all this stuff. But with that being said, I mean, I'm part of a family, so if I was a single man, I would say no. I'm not. I mean, yeah, there's movies I want to see, but there's a lot of movies I want to see. I got a lot of movies in this collection I want to see. I'm good for the rest of my life. So yeah, I would love to see newer movies and whatnot if that's the only way to see them. But I don't want to pay for that. I wouldn't really want to do it. But again, with that being said, I'm a family man. So if my wife's like, hey, I want to see these Disney movies, and Sean wants to see these Disney movies, then we probably would. I could see doing Disney. I don't know about like anybody else, but I mean, maybe Disney just because I could see my wife wanting to do it. But personally, I really wouldn't want to do it. I don't care about doing it. I hate the idea of that being the only way to watch movies. It's ridiculous. It's such a stupid idea. I mean, great for the movie studios, brilliant for the movie studios, horrible for us. CS, did you watch Into the Spider-Verse yet? Says Robert. No, I have not. I will probably watch that tonight. I've just been so busy with stuff. But tonight I should be good. I don't think I have anything really to do tonight, unless a bunch of orders come in, which, I mean, I guess wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. But if unless a bunch of orders come in tonight, I will probably have time to watch Into the Spider-Verse. That's my plan. I'm gonna get some food and then watch that. Vinny, do I have the complete series of Fairly Odd Parents? Can you show it? I'm not getting up again to show stuff, but do I have the complete series? No, I do not. I don't think anyway. All right. How was your college? Well, I guess Hector wants to know, what was my college experience like? College was fun, but I went to an art school. It was a small art school, so it wasn't a big college with a big campus. In fact, my school was in an old elementary school, and all the dorms were off campus. I didn't stay in a dorm. I commuted. It was only about an hour away, so I just commuted to and from school every day. It was fun though. It was really fun. Going to school for photography. It was a blast. I had a really good time. Made a lot of really good friends. Many of whom I'm still friends with today. It was a lot of fun. I had a good time in college. I mean, some crazy stuff too. There were definitely some crazy moments in college, but crazy fun moments. Some maybe not so crazy fun back in the back in the day. Looking at it now, they were. So no, college was a good time. Part of me is always thinking like, yeah, it would have been cool to go to like a school like Penn State or something, with a campus, because Brittany, my wife, went to Penn State, and she is 2 years behind me in school. Or wait, no, I guess it was, she's 3 years behind me in school. She's younger than me. So I would go to visit her up at Penn State, because she was going to main campus when we started dating. And I loved going up there. It was so much fun. But at the same time, that's not really me. Like I was always more of a trade school kind of guy. I don't think I could ever have really. I would have been so miserable. The community of hanging out at a college like that would have been a lot of fun. I would have loved the environment. I wouldn't have loved the actual school aspect. I would have killed myself with all the schoolwork and all that stuff. Oh my gosh. I don't mind doing work, but it has to be work I enjoy. And that's why I like photography, because every class was a photography class. There was no math. There was no science. There was no English. It was just, portraiture, lighting, this, that, all these different types of photography. And that was every class. And it was fun, because every class you'd be like, okay, here's your homework, and it was something to do with photography, which I loved. So the homework I was doing was something I was passionate about, something I loved doing, and because of that, it was fun. But had I gone to a regular college and they're like, okay, here's your math homework, I would have dropped out probably. It would have driven me crazy. Jesse said that's what I did. I went to a trade school. In my opinion, I think trade schools make more sense because, I think high school is also a joke. Here's my I know a lot of people go like, there's no way you could ever decide what you want to do for the rest of your life, like at the age of whatever teen, like what 15, 16 or whatever. But I don't know. Like the way I see it is you go to elementary school, you learn your addition, your subtraction, your multiplication, your division, reading, writing, all the basic stuff that you really need to know, the stuff that like you got to kind of know throughout life to go with. And then it's like you get to high school and it's like there's maybe some things you learn that like you need, but for the most part it's like here's algebra and like all this like weird stuff that it's like, when are you going to use this stuff? Now, I'm not saying you wouldn't use it if, like, something like that, you went into, like, rocket science, and, okay, you need algebra, but, how many people use algebra, like, every day? Probably not many. Some do sort of get a course, but that's the thing. Algebra should be something you learn if you're going to need it. Your trade or whatever you want to do for a living is going to need algebra, then you learn algebra. And that's why I think high school is kind of a waste, because you just learn all this stuff that like a lot of it you're never going to use again. It's like 4 years of your life of like stuff you're learning that like you don't really need to know, like you don't need to learn. So like in my view, I say like, once you maybe like elementary school could go like another like year or two to learn some like other quick basic things you might need. But then after that, it's like, all right, another year, maybe another 2 years if needed. And then from there, it's like, go learn a trade. And even college is like kind of stupid where it's like, you take all these like other courses that have nothing to do with your major, and it's like, why? Like that's why I say go to a trade school. Go to a trade school, learn a trade you want to learn. I wanted to learn photography. I mean, I'm not using it now, but I wanted to learn photography. That's what I went to school for. You want to learn, ACHV, go to school. You want to be a mechanic, just learn that trade and then you're good to go. So I don't know. I don't know. That's how I see it. But there you go. Again, I'm ranting, man. Woo, ranting. Hey, CS, what's your thoughts on Fox Kids Spider-Man cartoon? Yeah. I never, even as a kid, I never like really liked that show. I have some on DVD and VHS. It's an okay show. My problem with it is that the Fox Kids Spider-Man, it was always like too quick. They'd be like, and this happens, and this happens, and this happens, and this happens. Like it wasn't like the X-Men, animated X-Men series. Like the stories are more like drawn out and like things progressed through like multiple episodes and it was this big story. It was great. How they done it now, it'd probably be much better even. But back then for what it was good. But X-Men was like every episode was like bam, 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 bam. There was no like explaining it. It was like, and Peter would talk to himself all the time to like explain things like something new would happen, and instead of them explaining it through the show, because they only had, 20 minutes to work with, Peter would just start talking to himself and explaining what was happening during the show, and I'd be like, that seems cheap. But it was all right. If colleges were free, you wouldn't have to take class. Wait, Punk Nerd says, if colleges were free, you wouldn't have to take those other required classes. Well, then they should be free then, or something, I don't know. Because it's kind of ridiculous to have to take those other classes. Robbie Ball says, CS, I was in Tennessee this weekend. So many of the flea market vendors were selling bootleg DVDs. Yeah, I do see that a lot, unfortunately. I don't like it either. But I do see that quite a bit. I always try to film it when I can. Like I never say it. I'm never like, look guys, there's bootlegs because they're watching you. But I always like, I'll take the camera out and try to like pan past it for you guys to see, and then like as I'm walking away, be like, "There's bootlegs." Do I own seasons of Sailor Moon, Marty? Yes, I do. Let's see, Jive Samba. As a movie buff myself, I totally respect your drive and collecting achievements, but man, you like and buy some crappy movies that I would not touch with a 10-foot pole. I mean, that's kind of like what, like I don't want to get rude, but why would you say that? Like, I'm sure you have movies that I think would be absolute garbage, but I wouldn't be like, man, you're buying garbage movies. You buy what you want to watch and what you like. It's all, it's all to the buyer. Yeah, I buy movies that like when I buy a movie, it's because I want to see it. A lot of people are like, "Oh, you'll buy any movie out there," which I think is the dumbest thing when people say that. I just want to smack them, because it's like, if I bought any movie that was out there, if I just bought any and every movie, my collection would be 300,000 times bigger than this. I would need 50 rooms this size to hold my collection that size. I only buy movies I want to watch. If I'm out hunting and I go, yeah, I want to see this movie, it might be a bad movie. Maybe it is. I don't know. It could be it could be a great movie. It could be a garbage movie. I don't know. I've never seen it, but I'm intrigued. I want to check it out. The whole reason why I bought Action Point, even though everybody kept saying it's such a bad movie, it's such a bad movie, it's such a bad movie, I really wanted to see that movie, so I bought it. I didn't care that everybody kept saying it was bad. I wanted to see the movie, and I'm not going to stream it. I wanted to buy it. I wanted to check it out, so I picked it up. And to be honest, I kind of liked it. I did not hate that movie. Action Point, I thought was okay. I would actually watch that movie again. Maybe not, immediately, but in a year from now, if I feel like watching Action Point again, I'll watch that movie again. I honestly didn't think it was that bad. I don't get the hate for that movie. So that's why I buy these movies. It's not, I'm not just trying to buy junk. I try to buy stuff I want to check out. That's the only reason I buy movies. If I buy something, it's because I want to see it. Will I ever actually get around to watching it? Who knows? But it's because I want to see it. That's why I buy something. That's the only reason I buy a movie. Maybe with the exception of some sequels, I am a completist, so I will fully admit, like, for instance, when Backdraft 2 comes out, although to be honest, I kind of want to see Backdraft 2, because I'm just like, how bad is this going to be? But will I buy Backdraft 2? Yes, because again, I'm a completist. I gotta have, like, every movie in a series. So yeah, sometimes there, I'll fully admit, I just buy movies because, it's a part 2 or a prequel or something like that. But otherwise, I buy a movie because I want to see it. So, there. Where are we at? I'm ranting a lot today. Jay Anderson, your collection is an artistic expression and should speak to who you are. Therefore, buy whatever you want. I agree. I completely agree. Movie collector. Do I like the Fantastic Beasts movies? Yeah. I just watched the new one and I loved it. I mean, some people were saying they didn't like it. I'll give my thoughts on maybe why I thought people didn't like it when I review it. Gosh, I gotta do reviews for last month yet. Oops. But I loved it. I thought it was a great movie. First one's fantastic. Second one, I loved it as well. I thought it was really good. I'm looking forward to the third one. I want to see where this series goes. I'm hoping we get like a big, nice, huge Harry Potter like franchise. I want to see this. Robbie, I watched Mary Poppins Returns. I liked Mary Poppins Returns. I mean, I'll go into more detail on my thoughts on that movie again when I review it. But long story short, I like it. I thought it was a pretty good movie, actually. I mean, I do have my issues with it, and I'll kind of go into that. But again, in the long run, if somebody was like, "Would you recommend seeing this movie?" I'd say yes. And my son is obsessed with it. He's probably watched that movie like 15 times already since I bought it like a week ago. He's watched that so many times. He's in love with it. Fancy Action Point, yay or nay? I just said, did I say that? I liked it. It was good. I thought I liked Action Point. I mean, it wasn't great. It's not, I'm not going to sit here and be like, it's the best movie I've ever seen, but it's not bad. I enjoyed it. I thought it was fun. It kept me entertained. That's sometimes that's all I'm looking for a movie. When I go into the Fantastic Beasts movies, yeah, I'm looking for like a big, full, epic story. That's what I'm expecting. When I go into Action Point, I'm just looking to be entertained, and I was. You thought Fantastic Beasts was fantastic. I get it. Says Marty. Yes, I did. Wow, Jurassic Park Canada says Infinity War sucked. I mean, okay, to each their own. Hector says he enjoyed Jupiter Ascending for just how insane it got, and it's fascinating to me. I've still not watched that movie. I hear I mean, people kept telling me it's really bad, but I haven't watched it yet. I got to do that. I think I haven't like 3 years or something until I haven't watched it. Kyle says he really likes Batman and Robin. Honestly, Batman and Robin and Batman Forever, like, I actually like those movies. I have a soft spot in my heart for them. I mean, yeah, they're pretty bad, but they're bad in an enjoyable way. Plus, they're my childhood. I like those movies. Those movies will always be in my collection. If it ever got to the point where for some reason I moved and had to like pare down my collection to like just the essentials, oh, the original, like, you know, 4 Batman movies, oh, they would be in my collection. I would never get rid of any of those. All 4 of those would be in my collection, definitely. Thoughts on X-Men and Fantastic Four during the MCU? Good. I'm in. I don't know why Jesse says to Laura, don't forget the movie Chud. What was that in reference to? Where's Laura? Okay, she says, have you ever seen the movie Parents from 1989? Yes. Compiling a list of cannibal horror movies, and I wanted some reviewers' opinions. Okay, there you go. Yeah, Chud's good. Although, to be honest, I'm a bigger fan of Chud 2, Bud the Chud. Because you know me, I like my horror movies cheesy. And Bud the Chud is a really cheesy 80s horror movie. And because of that, I kind of find it more fun than the first Chud. Although first Chud's great. Cannibalistic humanoid underground dwellers, right? I love it. All right. Did you watch the Bad Reputation Joan Jett documentary, says Punk Nerd? No, I have not. I have not seen that one yet. Does it talk about how she got a bunch of plastic surgery and looks like a joke now? Man, you know, I had so much respect for Joan Jett, you know, the queen of rock and roll, right? And then she went and got all that plastic surgery, and I was like, that is so not rock and roll. That is so Hollywood. And it's like, like I kind of lost all respect for Joan Jett when I saw what she did to her face. It just age gracefully, man. Age gracefully. Why can't people just age gracefully? I find women so much more like actresses, because I mean, your average Joe on the street, I don't know if you had facial, you know, got anything done in your face or not, but as far as actresses go, I find an actress who's just aged gracefully so much more attractive than an actress who has had her face, you know, chopped up by a lawnmower blade. It's just like, why do they do that? I don't get it. It's horrible. I don't know. Jurassic Park Canada asks, what's my favorite dinosaur? I liked that question. I don't like answering what's my favorite this, what's my favorite that, because I never know the answer. And to be honest, I don't know what my favorite dinosaur is. But I'm going to go with Styracosaurus, just because not our dino. I don't know. I'm gonna say that. I just liked your question. That was awesome. Oh, Pugner says the Joan Jett documentary is on DVD at Walmart. I haven't been to Walmart in a while. I gotta go back there and maybe do some hunting. Yeah, it has been a while since I've been to Walmart. Maybe what am I doing this weekend? Oh, I got plans this weekend. Gosh darn it. I don't know. At some point I gotta get out to Walmart. My favorite PBS documentary that I own, says Vinny. I don't know. I love. There's so many good PBS documentaries. I couldn't pick just one. Marty says, funny how Joan Jett hated how the record label tried to use her looks as a selling point in the 80s, but now she got plastic surgery. There you go. I mean, I couldn't have said that better. Yeah. And here's the thing. I saw her. She was at Warped Tour this was years ago, before the plastic surgery. She looked great. I'm standing there in the crowd watching her up there on stage, rocking out. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, wow, like Joan Jett is like how old now? And I'm like, man, she looks really, really good. I'm thinking she's kind of hot for her age, man. She's you know, like she's rocking the old age, man. And then she goes and just whoosh, 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 whoosh. Now she looks like a joke. It's scary looking, actually. Coney Island is a sick PBS documentary, says Henry. Yeah, there's just so many good, Cinema. Chris says not hunting Sunday. No, Sunday, I don't know what's happening Sunday yet, Chris. Saturday I have the convention. Sunday, Chris, do you want to go to Jersey on Sunday? Because, that might be what I do. I gotta go meet up with Anthony. Anthony's been talking about meeting up again, because I owe Anthony an HD DVD player, and I have one for him. I gotta get back out to the CM. He says he's gonna be free this Sunday, so in theory, I think Sunday I might go back to New Jersey, meet up with Anthony, do some hunting in his area, probably go get some pizza because he lives like right near a Manco and Mako. So Chris, if you want to go to Jersey on Sunday, let me know, and that might be the plan. That might be what I ended up doing. I I think as of right now, I'm gonna say Jersey on Sunday. We'll see how I feel. We'll see how I feel after Saturday, because again, I got a convention. I got to get up super early in the morning for a convention on Saturday, and then I'll probably be out pretty late. So as long as I'm not too tired, that's the plan for Sunday, I think. Sav says his friend's sleeping and snoring right on his face, man. Seriously, right on his face, and send me a pic. If you do that, I will repost it and put it on. I'll put it on social media on my website and Instagram. Chris says, okay, possibly. Kind of wanted to go to Pam's. LOL. I mean, I need to go to Pam. I actually need to go to Pam's too, but I mean, I got, like, here's the thing. Anthony is only available at, like, certain times. He is not, he works most weekends. So it's kind of like, if he said, hey man, I'm free this weekend. I kind of got to take advantage of that. That's the issue. I can't really be like, nah, we'll do it like the following weekend, because he's not going to be free for like another, like, 2 months. So, I don't know. I'm going to fix his camera a bit. How's that? Good, maybe? I don't know. Now I'm probably crooked now. It's a little better. Anyway, let's see, where are we at? Turbo, have you seen the new Grinch movie? I have not seen that yet. I own it, haven't watched it yet. I was gonna watch it like right after I picked it up, but I didn't. So at this point, I'll probably wait until Christmas to watch that movie. That'd be my plan. Evan, do I plan on picking up Aquaman? I mean, I don't plan on it, but I mean, I might. It's a possibility. We'll see. Maybe I'll get it this week. I might. There's a good chance I'll go out tomorrow and get it. I don't know. I don't plan these things. That's the thing. I'm never like, man, day one, gonna go out, buy that movie. Sometimes I just happen to. Like that's kind of how it goes. So, anyway. Do I like the 2017 Wonder Woman movies as Hector? Yes, I did. I like that movie. That was great. Jurassic Park Canada just randomly says Mars Attacks rules. I agree. That's a great movie. I love that movie. Vinny, my favorite DC animated movie. That's easy. That answer goes to Batman Beyond: Return of the Joker. That's my all-time favorite Batman movie and one of my all-time favorite animated movies. I just love that film. Punkner, I saw Aquaman for free. What, you sneak into the theater? Where are we at? People keep talking about their favorite Dirty Harry movie. I don't know what mine is. Have I seen Batman the Killing Joke, says J2H. Yes, I have. Good movie. I like that one too. Brian, have you seen Happy Time Murders and The Cook-Off with Melissa McCarthy? And what was your thoughts on the movies? I haven't seen The Cook-Off, but Happy Time Murders was fun. I gotta get that. I don't have that one yet. I gotta buy that on Blu-ray. I want to rewatch that movie. It was a fun movie. I liked it. I would recommend Happy Time Murders. It was fun. It was stupid, but it was fun. Aubrey, do I plan on seeing Dumbo once it gets released to DVD or 4K? Sure. Or, I mean, Blu-ray or 4K. I'll check it out, but not in the theaters. Marty says, am I excited for Batman vs. Ninja Turtles? That actually looks kind of cool. I am pretty excited to see that. I hope it doesn't suck. Chris says he's jealous I got Batman the Animated Series before he did. Saved up those points, man. Jesse, I do like the Grumpy Old Men movies. Those are great movies, yeah. I always call those movies like my grandmother movies, because they always remind me of movies like my grandmother would watch, and my aunt, who was her sister. They always remind me of that, because like that and like Sister Act, like movies that were like made for like older women, and I used to watch them all the time because my grandmother and my aunt used to babysit me all the time, so I kind of grew up with those movies, and I love them. They're great. Marty, do you watch America's Got Talent because Mel B is a judge? No, I don't. I don't like that show. I have no interest in that show. I think all right, you bring all 5 Spice Girls on, maybe I'll watch it, but I'm not watching it for just one. Tara Strong is in Batman Beyond: Return of the Joker. No, I don't like Batman the Killing Joke. Batgirl got fired and quit, says Vinny. Okay. Hector, what's my favorite moment in E.T.? I don't know. You know how long it's been since I've seen E.T.? It's been a long time. Like a very long time. Isn't there like a Harrison Ford deleted scene? I'm going to go with that one. Turbo, have I seen Incredibles 2 yet? Yes, I have. Oh, Henry, did I need that Spice Girl doll? I haven't checked yet. All my Spice Girl dolls are in tubs, and I got to go through them yet. So I have that that doll laying on my desk over there, but I haven't actually, I haven't checked yet. I gotta dig through my stuff and check it. Chris says he's calling it a night. Good night, Chris. See ya. Jess says, love me some Michael Keaton Batman. He's my favorite Batman. In my opinion, that is Batman. Do I own season 9 of WSLK? What's that? WSLK. I don't know what that is. No, I don't think so. Turbo, do I like Incredibles 1 or 2 better? The first one. I like 2, but I like the first one so much better. Jurassic Park says, that store at the end of today's video was awesome. Yeah, Big Kid Toy Store. That place was great. And they did invite me out to their, they're doing a big toy show at that flea market, next month. I believe it was the 28th, I think was the date. They're doing a big toy show. The whole, I guess, flea market's one big toy show. And, they invited me out to set up as a guest to sell out there. So I'll be out there. Very excited about that. Yeah, Pungder says the Harrison Ford scene is only on the deluxe 1996 Laserdisc, which I think I have. I think I have that, actually, to be honest with you. I gotta check. Do I own Vice Squad 1982 DVD? Do I have that? I don't know if I have that. I might. I'll have to double check. Favorite non-traditional superhero movie like Meteor Man? What was that movie called? Was it Super? Was that the one with yeah, Super, right? I'm looking like Super's over there. I think it was Super's the one I really liked. Yeah, it was the one with the guy from Dwight, right? From The Office and what's your name? Juno? Do you like how I just know everybody by their character names, not their real names? That was a good movie. Am I planning on watching WrestleMania? Says Croc. No, I don't really have interest in modern day wrestling. I haven't actually, Vinny, I haven't actually seen the new Turtles animated series. I haven't watched it yet. I hear it's actually okay. I just haven't watched it yet. I'll have to, eventually I'll pick up the DVDs. I mean, heaven forbid they release season sets of that. Although, you know, in saying that, they did release a season 1 and 2 of the previous show. So, who knows? Oh, Sav said he sent me a picture. Did you write on his face? That's awesome. I can't check it right now. But afterwards, I'll repost it if that actually happened. Oh, Rainn Wilson is who played Dwight. Yeah, Jive, Defender. What was that? Woody Harrelson, right? That was another really good movie. Defender was great as well. Yeah. Yeah, that was great. Defender and Super, they're both really good. I like both of those. My favorite summertime movies is Hector. I don't know. Maybe, no wait, that's technically, I guess that's, well, I was gonna say Friday the 13th, but to be honest, like, they shot that movie in the fall, and I always see that movie as a fall movie, not a summer movie, but, I don't know. Yeah, I know the new Turtles show is on DVD, but again, I kind of want to wait because I have this feeling they might put out season sets, because they have with previous shows. They put out, you know, those, like, just random episode sets, and then they'll like randomly release like here's season 1 for you guys. So I kind of want to wait because I'm nervous that they're gonna release a season 1 set, and then like I'll be like, why did I buy all these individual sets? Do I like Toxic Avenger movies? Says Scott. Yes, I do. They reissued the 3 volumes of season 5 of TMNT. Wait, what? Okay. Any love for the OG 3 TMNT movies? Yeah, says J2H, of course. I grew up with all 3 of those movies. Those movies were like my childhood, man. First one's amazing. Second one's cheesy as crap, but I love it. Third one is, I will fully admit, it's not that great of a movie, but I still like it because, it's, you know, again, it's part of my childhood. I grew up with that movie. But yeah, I love those movies. Yeah. Vinny, I'm not getting up anymore to show movies. But yes, I do have Batman Beyond Return of the Joker. I have it on DVD and Blu-ray. I have the theatrical cut and the extended cut, or the director's cut, or whatever, on DVD. And then I have the Blu-ray release as well. So yes. Jesse, yeah, Turtle Rat with Vanilla Ice was classic. I agree. I saw that in the theaters. I went with my aunt to go see that movie because this was back when, you know, Vanilla Ice was in his heyday. And my aunt, who was like I guess probably a teenager or whatever at that time, she was of course really big into Vanilla Ice. So she took me to go see that movie, not because she had any interest in Turtles whatsoever, but because she wanted to see Vanilla Ice. So she got to see him, I got to see my Turtles. It was awesome. Let's see, where are we at? Sorry. All right, it's getting. I don't want to go too much longer. I didn't really want to go much over an hour, guys, because I'm by myself and this is only helping so much, and I'm hungry. I should have eaten before. Brian, Cat's Eye, the Stephen King movie. I haven't seen that in a while. I remember liking it though, but it's been a long time since I've seen that movie. Well, J2H, Batman is going to wreck the Turtles. Well, to be honest, I mean, do they really fight in that movie? Like, I got this feeling like Batman versus Turtles, they're going to, like, team up, right? Maybe they're going to go against each other and then be like, no, wait, we're buddies. Let's defeat, our common enemy or something. I don't know, though. But Batman would beat any superhero. Batman is the greatest detective in the world. I don't care what your power is. I don't care how strong you are. It's Batman. He can always come up with some idea to defeat you. No matter how strong or big or powerful you are, he's got a way to take you down. He'll come up with something. He'll find your weakness. You gotta have some kind of weakness. He's gonna find it. He's gonna take you down. Batman will always come out on top. Sorry. Jive says, Batman is the most dangerous man on Earth. Superman said so. I wouldn't agree. Or, I mean, I wouldn't disagree. There we go. I would agree. Just do a long video reviewing everything from February and March. I could, but I'll probably still split them up. Do I own Death of Superman and our region of Superman? I own Death of Superman. Goku would kill Batman. No, I don't think so, man. I think Batman would find a way to kill a Saiyan. And, you'd become a giant monkey and cut that tail right off. No. He would find a way. It's Batman. He would find a way. Batman is also a spoiled rich kid. I mean, whatever. You got the money. Why not? Oh, Reign of Superman. I believe I do have Reign of Superman. Yeah. Batman loses the battle but wins the war. Well, you're right, Jive. I mean, he might not win every fight he's in, but he's gonna get you in the end. Like, you might think I defeated him. No, just wait a minute. He'll be back. What are you gonna have for dinner, CS? Says Jamel. I already said it. I'm gonna probably go out to my local bar and get a burger because they got really good burgers out there. Batman gets Gordon's daughter. Yeah, well, that's true. He does. My favorite character in Teen Titans, huh? Man, I mean, which one? The original Teen Titans show? I mean, Robin's pretty. I mean, I like Robin. He's pretty cool. But I like Raven too. I like Raven. How she's like so moody and whatnot. Raven's kind of cool. Marty, what about Batman versus Sherlock Holmes? Batman would still find a way to defeat Sherlock Holmes. What's the media mail discount, says Roberts? The post office, if you ship media, I don't know what the reason's for. If you ship media mail, it's cheaper. It's a cheaper shipping rate. So if you media mail is like a book or movies or music, stuff like that. It's not comic books. You can't do comic books. Magazines, there's like limits. You can ship a magazine, but it has to be like so much % of it has to like not be ads. Video games don't count either for some reason. So yeah, it's just a discounted way of shipping. Do I like Drawn Together or South Park the movie better? Oh, Drawn Together movie or South Park movie better? Or South Park movie. Oh, Kyle says good night. Good night. Yeah, Jesse, of course, Camp Candy. That was a good TV show. Yes. J2H says you can ship comic books collected, but not floppies or individual. Oh, so I can send like a stack of comic books? All right. I didn't know that. Yes, you can ship comics and video games media mail. Well, Laura, you can, but you're not supposed to. Yeah. You're not supposed to ship those. When did you stop going to cinemas regularly? Says, I want my slaw. I honestly, the only reason I ever went to the movies a lot was because I used to have a friend who's, he always had like a brother, or I think like at one point his brother's wife, like they were like a manager at a theater. So we used to go to the theater a lot for free. So I used to see movies all the time because it didn't cost me anything. Once I started having to pay for it, I didn't see the reason because I knew I was just going to buy it. And I like, why spend like $10 on a movie to see it one time when I can wait and buy it for $5 on DVD or Blu-ray and see it as many times as I want? It just didn't make sense to me. Plus, I like watching movies on my couch more than I like it in the theater because I don't like a bunch of people around me when I watch a movie. They're wrinkling candy wrappers and they're talking and they're on their cell phones, and it's like, just when I'm here, I'm laying on my couch, I'm watching a movie, nobody's bothering me. That's how I prefer it. Robert, how much of a discount for media mail? I don't know. It depends what you're depends what you're shipping, it depends where you're shipping, it depends how much. Like there's no real answer to that question, unfortunately. I super miss the old CS music that would play over the shopping videos. Sorry. Says J2H. I don't want to use it. I don't do that anymore because it was distracting, especially with the way I shoot now. It would be distracting. But also on top of that, I don't really. Excuse me. It was like public domain YouTube like music, and I kind of hated the point where I would like watch other people's videos. I'm like, hey, there's that song I'm using. So I don't know. I ship games from my eBay page all the time, says Marty. Okay. Hey, Megapotastic. I hate watching at home. Too many distractions. What? I mean, your kids? I mean, I wait till Sean goes to bed to watch movies usually. I don't know what your distractions are, but you got to get rid of them. Okay. You missed the old CS theme. Oh, well, okay, Pug Nerd. The old CS theme I could still use because that was my brother's old band. Nobody else would be using that. Who knows? Maybe someday it could come back. I like using the music I use now because it has like an 80s like theme, like 80s music theme to it. I like that. Joe just in time to pimp your live stream, says Marty. I mean, Joe is the pimp, man. It's funny. Are Jaws 3 and The Revenge underrated? I don't know. Is Jaws 3 underrated? Wait. Oh, no, you said underrated. I thought you said unrated. But you did say underrated. Jaws Revenge, I don't hate that movie, but it's not that great. Jaws 3, in my opinion, is the best Jaws of all three movies. Now, don't get me wrong. 1 and 2 are fantastic films. The first Jaws is a masterpiece. It's great. Jaws 2 is a great sequel. But Jaws 3, they turn Jaws into a slasher movie. Jaws 3 is Friday the 13th, but with a shark. And it's like, genius. Genius. I love that movie. Make it fantastic. Joe says, kids and animals. I mean, again, I wait till Sean goes to bed, and the dogs are my wife's problem because those aren't my problem. I don't do the dogs. They weren't my idea. Crazy Joe will spice up your life, of course. Will I be getting surround sound or a sound bar? I used to have surround sound, and I didn't put it back in because I never used it. Again, I watch movies when Sean's asleep, and especially now, like over there it wasn't as bad, but right now Sean's like kind of, well, he's 2 floors above me, but we share a wall, and if he's in his room, I can hear him like pretty well. The sound travels like right down the wall. My TV like sits on that wall, and if I had like surround sound up here, you'd be able to hear it pretty good. I'd have to keep the surround sound so low it like wouldn't even matter. But I kind of want to get surround sound headphones. Like I hear those are pretty good. I kind of want to use those. So I think I don't know. I'm debating. Like when it gets to the point where I want to invest like in a new, because here's the thing, I'm not going to use my old surround sound. If I do want to get surround sound again, I'm going to invest in a whole new setup. So if I do get surround sound, I'm debating if I want to actually, put in speakers or if I just want to get headphones. I might just get headphones. A lot of you guys, like many chats ago, were saying that you liked the headphones were great. So I don't know. Mutton Kicker, how do you organize your GBA video cards? I just have them in old Toys R Us shopping carts. I don't separate them. I haven't found a way to separate them, so I just throw them in the carts, or throw them in those hand carts. Not the best way to put them, but Cincy fan, when are you gonna show off your tattoos? There they are, and I got like my chest. I mean, I don't know. What do you? It'd be kind of difficult to show my. I got so many tattoos. Like, it'd be difficult. Like I don't know what you want me to do. Like, plus I had to like take my shirt off and stuff to show you guys my tattoos. So I don't know. Sav says the headphones are good. So yeah, I might end up going just the headphones. It just sounds easier than dealing with like, buying. Because here's the thing. Where am I going to put a subwoofer too? I don't even know where I'd put that, like down here. I honestly have nowhere to put that. Now I'm thinking about it. My new setup, there's nowhere to put a subwoofer. So to be honest, I'm probably just going to go with headphones. Greg, what's my next tattoo? I don't know, man. I haven't been tattooed in years. Who knows if I'll ever get tattooed again. I mean, I like tattoos, but obviously... But at this point, the only ones anybody ever sees anymore are my arms anyway. I have my right leg done up to my knee, and my left leg I have one tattoo on the back of my leg. That's it. And I kind of wanted to get my other leg done as well, but I wear jeans all the time. I barely ever wear shorts, so like nobody ever sees my legs anyway. So it's like, what's the point? I should get the CS logo tattooed to me, J2H. You're right. Marty, I should make a Cinema Suckness shirt. I should. Mutton Kicker. I was talking about the GBA cards. Oh, the GBA video cards. No, they're all in a they're in a frame. I have them all framed. I have this I have a frame that like you can like put like thick items in. And then when you close the case, because there's a foam behind it, it like presses into the foam and they stay in place. So I have them all framed. And if I want to take one out, all I gotta do is take the frame down, open the lid up, and pop and take it out. I can watch it. But to be honest, when am I ever gonna watch my Game Boy Advance cards? Never. The video and audio on those are garbage. But I have a full collection. I have every single one they ever put out, which was a little difficult to get. Some of them were easy, and then there were like one or two that were like super rare and hard to find. I had to track those down. Where are we at? Mega Potat says you can buy Cinema Suckness shirts at my store. Pimp. Yeah, Vinny, yes, I know who Lauren Frost is. We talked about her in last week's video. Greg, how many consecutive days have I filmed? I've been filming since, April... something, was it April 11th or something like that of 2009, right? I think. Am I getting that right? So do the math. I don't know. You should get a tattoo of the CS shirt. That way, yeah. Well, no, my chest here. My chest is already done. There you go. Showing you guys my chest. So no, can't get my logo there, unfortunately. Well, Sav says, take your shirt off. Let's see your tattoos. I just more or less did. CS nips. I'll show that. And you guys, the raft with Kevin, yeah, the raft with Kevin on your belly. All right, yeah, I'm gonna wrap this up. I'm gonna wrap this probably up soon, guys. Where did Jess go? Is Jess still here? I never got an answer. Like I never saw an answer to what she bought today. Like, did she say that? Did I miss it? I don't know. Yeah, I may have very well missed her answer. But all right, guys, seriously, I'm gonna probably end this pretty soon. I'm getting pretty hungry. Do you ever worry about spoilers when avoiding movies in theaters? I don't, J2H, I don't care about spoilers. I honestly do not care about spoilers. I am the type of guy who will be perfectly happy watching a review of a movie before I've seen it. I don't care because I don't know. Like, I want to see a movie. Like, I don't know. I don't get, I don't get some people sometimes with, oh, no spoilers, no spoilers, no spoilers. Like, I'm just, I want to see a movie. I want to enjoy a movie. I go into a movie, I can know the whole plot. Just because I know the plot of the movie doesn't mean I know how the movie's going to play out and work. I mean, I guess sometimes it would be bad. Like, if somebody would have told me the endings of The Sixth Sense, I mean, fine. But, like, if somebody told me right now, here's how Endgame, you know, you know, the new Avengers movie is or whatever. If somebody told me, you know, how that ends, it's not like I'd be like, oh, now I don't want to see that movie. You ruined it for me. I'd be like, oh, that's how it ends? Cool. I want to go see that movie. Like, it does, I don't know. I don't care. Like, it never, yeah, Mufasa, J2S, Mufasa dies? What? Now Crazy Joe has to do his live stream shirtless as Joey Baseball. Yep, I agree. Good night, Scott. Is Endgame a film I would consider seeing in theaters? I mean, if you want to. I don't know. I never saw it. So, well, no, I did see it. But I don't know. No, wait, no, I didn't see Endgame. I saw Infinity War. No, I don't know. Bye, CS. Don't tell Sam I sent you a picture of him sleeping on my sofa, LOL. Did you write something on his head, though? Do you know where I can find Season 9 of Walking Dead on DVD? Walmart? Target? Amazon? All right. Sav says see you. So everybody else is like kind of leaving too, and I'm gonna go like too. I haven't seen Captain Marvel yet, Brandon. I believe Joe has. Joe said it was good. It looks good. I want to see it. I really want to see Shazam though. That looks awesome. That's like one of the first. Shazam's the first like DC movie I've ever been like, oh, I've got to see that. Like you know, DC movies I've been like, I want to see that. It looks interesting. I definitely want to check that movie out. But Shazam's the first one ever where I've been like, ooh, like that I got to see. My favorite movie ever, Andrew? I don't know. I usually say Young Frankenstein, but it's hard to say. There's so many good movies out there. I don't know. What do you like on your burger? I eat my burgers plain, Jess. Sometimes I put a little salt on them, but otherwise I eat them plain. If you guys want CS to see a movie in theaters, I'll drag him out. That's pretty much the only way I go. Like, Joe will be like, like, honestly, the only way I go anymore is if Joe's like, come on, man, come on, let's go see a movie. And I'm like, all right. But, otherwise, I don't see movies. Yeah, Joe's usually the only one who can, like, get me to go see a movie. You should place an ad for your store during trailers at movies. That sounds cheap. It says Marty, yeah. So you never had to see Mask of... What, Marty? Marty says, so you never had to see Mask of Phantasm. What? I don't know what you're saying. I've seen it. It's a good movie. I like that movie. It's a great movie. I own it. I own it twice now. DVD and Blu-ray. Anyway, it's a fantastic film. Joe says we'll go see Shazam while I'm unemployed. We should. Hey, Joe, by the way, do you want to go hunting this week? You want to go hit up some Goodwills? Let me know. Leave a comment. Because I want to go hit up some Goodwills. Do you want to come with me? We'll go to my all-time favorite. I haven't been to my all-time favorite in like 2 weeks. They've probably restocked by now. And then maybe we'll go find... Maybe we'll do, like, if you want to do it, maybe we'll do my all-time favorite Goodwill and then run out to the big, giant Liberty Thrift. I haven't been out there in a while either. Do you want to do that, Joe? Let me know. Good night, Kyle. My plans for tomorrow, my plans for tomorrow are just going to be probably maybe an unboxing video. I have an unboxing video and I have a pickups video to shoot. I'll probably do an unboxing though. All right, waiting for an answer from Joe to see what he wants to do, and then after that, I'm probably heading out. Do I like cash converters more than Goodwill? It's hard to say. I find good stuff at both. Oh, Joe says he might be able to do that on Thursday. All right, I'm down, Joe. Yeah, if you want to go out Thursday, man, that sounds good to me. I mean, obviously I usually do Goodwill Wednesdays, but I can do a Goodwill Thursday. That's not a problem. So yeah, so, all right. You and the boys need to hit up the Manassas Battlefield. I think, is that the one Chris and I plan on going to? I think. Chris and I plan on doing 2 battlefields this summer. I think he wants to do like a full like trip. He wants to go out to Gettysburg and then like get a hotel room and then go to the other one. So if we end up doing that, it's so hard to plan stuff. I got so much crap coming up. I got all kinds of conventions and stuff coming up. It's so hard. My life is like just crazy, and family stuff as well also. So, yeah, I don't know. That's what we want to do that. Hopefully we will. Gary, hi from the UK. Hello, how's it going? But all right, guys, let's wrap it up here. Again, I'm by myself, so I don't want to make this go too long. You know, I'm here with like Joe or Rick or something like that. We can go all night, but when I'm by myself, it's like no, we're going to keep it short. You should get a CS mascot. Like, what would my CS mascot be? I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna go. So, all right, guys, that's it. We're done. So, all right. So, hairless bear. Oh, a hairless bear should be my mascot. Should do that. Yeah, we never see Chris anymore. What are you talking about? We just like shot something the other week. Like last week we went out and did a whole like video. Yes. Oh, Munkenker. You're right, man. I do have a mascot right here. This is Cinnamon's my mascot. You are absolutely right. Good call on your part. I like it. That's awesome. All right, guys. So anyway, again, that's it. So, yeah, we'll wrap it up. So anyway, guys, as always, thank you guys so much for checking out this video. Of course, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and also check down below for links to Patreon to help support the show, Spreadshirt where you get yourself cool Cinema Sickness t-shirts, and of course, the Cinema Sickness Retro Store. There's a lot of cool stuff I just got into the Retro Store. Check out the store, man. A lot of you guys, like when I did the video showing off my new setup, were like, "Where's your store?" There's a link to it down below in this video. You'll see a link to it. Hit that link and go to the store. There's all kinds of cool stuff there to pick up. And like again, proceeds from the store are the most important for the show. They keep my show going. So again, definitely check that out. A lot of cool stuff has come into the store, and I got a bunch of conventions coming up, man. So if you guys want stuff, jump on it because it might not last. But anyway, guys, that's it. So again, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Tattoos!